Ser du väldigt nöjd ut? Jag tror du är ganska mätt. Ja, jag tror du är ganska mätt. Ja. Du får fått i dig lite grann. Du sitter där och det är massa ljud omkring dig. Det är inte alls. Nej, inte alls.
Elin and Granny, and I've got and I've got my girl, who I've not seen in a long time.
Ja, gud, alldeles för länge.
Hello, sweetie. You alright? I have taken Elin for a few hours just so that Elin's dad gets a chance to go to the gym. That's what I've done. Yeah. What have you done? He says I've been sitting here and I've been talking to my granny and done something that smells like you're gonna need a pad change, which I can't do here. You're gonna have to wait until you go home. Ah, lucky dad. Did you plan that? Did you plan that for him? And we've got a noisy thing in the background, so I'm just gonna pause for a moment. Anyway, that took ages for that buzzing to stop, so we've just been sitting here kind of going, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? And then we said, oh, shall we just move? And then it stopped. Right, so I'm sitting here with Elin, giving Dad a break to go to the gym, and this area has got such horrendously bad mobile phone reception that he can't actually get hold of me. So I said to him, I need to be home at 12, but I'm free until then. And he's like, yeah, well, I'll send you a message when I'm done at the gym and I've showered. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I can't receive any messages. So I have no idea. I have no idea. But we're enjoying ourselves, aren't we? And Elin had a wheelchair services appointment a few days ago, so she has a new headrest and she has a pommel. And there are more things coming. There's supposed to be a foot plate that is divided, and there's supposed to be a little tray. She's got her armrests now that the tray will go on. So lots of things changing. And in terms of recovery, my dear, how well are you recovering? You recovering okay? Huh? Daddy says she still doesn't sleep very well, but what's new there? That's got nothing to do with the hip surgery, that's just Elin. She is... Actually, let me turn the camera around. Still likes to hang down on her left because she got so used to doing that when that leg was out of socket. So she sort of falls over to the side a bit, which we need to work on. Is the hip belt on? I haven't even checked. Yeah, the hip belt is on, so she's tolerating that. She's got some water going at the moment. Has obviously coped sitting in her wheelchair for nearly 2 hours now, done really well. She's had a snack, she's had some paracetamol. But yeah, I think we're going to take her out for a little walk here in the garden centre. It is so nice out here now. There was a massive shower just like 15 minutes ago, and now everything smells gorgeous and it's really, really fresh out here. And of course, Elin loves going out for walkies. Where's your granny? There's your granny. And this is Granny's sun hat. Well, she thought it was. So my mum brought this wonderful sun hat, her own sun hat, to mine. I put it on and went, yeah, no, it's my hat now. Freaking love hats. I love this hat. So I tried to have a little bit of a chat to Elin's dad this morning, but I think he was just so in such a hurry to go to the gym that I didn't get an awful lot out of him. But Elin has obviously had an appointment with wheelchair services and she's gotten bits and pieces for her wheelchair, but apparently she hasn't got everything. So they are supposed to come and deliver more things to him at some point today, but I got no clue when. But that little tray, I think, or yeah, no idea, bits and pieces. And then she apparently has an orthotics appointment at Stanmore Hospital. But why she has that instead of having an orthotics appointment here in Bedford, I don't quite get. But I also had a phone call yesterday from admissions at Stanmore saying they wanted Elin to come in for an MRI on her feet and ankles, and I'm like, okay, but what? So found out that it was ordered by the surgeon who did Elin's hip. And okay, that makes a lot of sense, right? You know, she is Elin's orthopedic surgeon, so if she wants to do something else orthopedic. Yeah, I know Elin's laughing at me now. She's like, Mom, you can't speak English anymore. This is what happens when you speak Swedish. Where am I? Hi, I'm at a garden centre. That's where I am. MRI, yes. So she wanted to do an MRI on Elin's feet and ankles. And then the man who called me from admissions, he said, does she have any metal work in her body? And I was like, well, yeah, she's literally just had hip surgery. But if it was ordered by the surgeon who did her hips, then that surgeon knows perfectly well what she has put in that hip, because she's the one who put the metal work in there, whether that's MRI safe or not. But I sort of got to, does she have to lie absolutely still? And he went, yes. Can she do that? And I went, no. Okay, so she's going to have to be sedated. She is. So then the next question from me is this urgent? And he's like, no, it's been put down as a category 3, so it's not urgent at all. And I said, well, in that case, could you find out a bit more, please? Like, could you contact the surgeon and get a bit more information about why she wants it done and when she wants it done? Because this requires sedation, and I'm not sedating Elin if I don't absolutely have to. So I want to put in a portacath, which is one of these permanent cannula catheters that goes into central veins and sits under a little latex cover, and then that can stay in for a couple of years. Because if we have that in place, then Elin can be sedated using IV, and sedating her using IV was so different from sedating her using the gas. Now the portacath will have to be put in under sedation as well, and that's going to have to be gas, but that, like, I don't mind doing that because the end result is no more gas sedation. Like, we do it once and then it's done, which means that I don't want to do an MRI on her until we have the portacath, but then I'm going to have to push for the portacath very, very soon. So I need to find out, why they want to do this MRI and when they want to do it and what is the reasoning, so that I can start pushing Elin's consultant to get the portacath put in quite soon. And the other thing is that I have said that she's not having a single procedure done at Bedford Hospital. That's just not happening. I think Adam Brooks can do a portacath, so I'd much rather have it done there. It's just not happening at Bedford. Not a chance. Not after the first hip surgery she had when she was 3, which was a very bad experience. I promised Elin that she would never have a procedure done at Bedford ever again. Yeah, so there's kind of a lot of stuff that I don't fully understand what's going on now. She did have a phone appointment with the continence team, so she's going to get bigger pads now, which is good. And yeah, I don't really know what else is going on. This is the problem when I don't see you for a week, child. I'm like, oh, I've got no idea what's happening in her life. But I think she's doing really well. I think she's feeling good. So one thing I love in here is taking Elin to the fishes, because she really does look at them and she's fascinated. Her vision's gotten so much better lately. Can you see the fishes, Elin? You got fishy, 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 fishes. Good looking. Yeah. It's difficult to hold your head up though and control it. But it's fun. Okay, that's good to know. Good looking.